Hello, Mr. Minnick here, helping my computer science students learn how to resize graphics. So should you ever want to watch this video again, go to my using media page, scroll down or somehow find my area where I have videos to help YO students manipulate graphics for use in computer programming projects such as Python, Java, Swift, etc. That's where you'll eventually see this video linked. So first you need a graphic. And that's covered in other videos or teaching situations. Currently I've been recommending to go to commons.wikimedia.org. I did a little search there. I found some vector images of food and drink. Well, let's pretend that I want a picture of some strawberry smoothies. So I click on that link. It takes me to this. But look how large that file is. That file online is 411 by 599 pixels. It's 411 pixels wide. In this current project that I'm working on, the store project, it's way too large to be incorporated into this small window. I need it to be more like 40 pixels wide, according to my interface that I drew on graph paper, rather than 411 pixels wide. Now they do provide at this particular website some other resolutions, in other words, other sizes. The smallest they have is 164 by 240, where the width is 164. I'm going to click on that one, but that's still too large. And unfortunately, I don't know of a way in Python Turtle Graphics to reduce the size using code. Maybe there's a way, but I don't know it. So I'm going to reduce the size of this graphic after downloading it at a website that I happened to find one day called pickresize.com or pickresize.net, I forget which. There are other websites that do this sort of thing, but let's proceed forward with this way of doing it. So I'm going to right-click and save that graphic locally to my hard drive. And I'm going to save it to my downloads folder. So here's my downloads folder. And I'm saving it there, but I don't like the name SRD Strawberry Smoothie. So I'm shortening it to just Strawberry Smoothie, perhaps with an underscore to separate the words. Never put spaces in the names of graphic files that you plan to use in the computer science projects. If you're doing Instagram stuff or Snapchat and you have a graphic on your phone, that's up to you. But it will cause you headaches later if you put spaces in there. So we typically use an underscore so it kind of looks like two separate words. Notice that the format of this particular graphic is a PNG, PNG file. I can later change it to a GIF, GIF, or a JPEG, JPG if I'd like. So I'm saving it, and it's now saved. Now I'm going to slide over to another website, which I have as a link down here under graphics resources, pickresize.com. By visiting that website, here's what it looks like. It allows me to select a picture from my computer. I'm going to then go to my downloads folder where I just saved the strawberry smoothie picture. It's taking a while. And there is my downloads folder. There's the file. It comes up to their website, but it's still that larger size. I don't want it to be 140 pixels wide. I'm going to click the continue button there. And now I've got this graphic on this company's website temporarily where I can resize it. So some of the options here are to crop it, deselect it, revert to original. I don't want to do those things. I want to come down here to this resize. And I prefer to change it to custom size, because then you can type in the actual width in the absolute number of pixels that you'd like. According to my graph paper, grid paper design, I want it to be, say, 40 pixels wide. So I type 40, I keep the height blank, and the website here is estimating that when it resizes it to 40 pixels wide, it will then be stretched to a height of 58, which is fine. The important thing is I want the width to be 40. So no, before I click resize my picture here, I'm going to change it to a GIF. You'll see why later. I prefer GIF for a reason I'll get to later. I'm going to now click resize my picture. The website does its work. Here it is. It doesn't really preview it unless you click view image, which I will. I'll preview it. It's showing up here off video. There it is. It's previewing it. That's the size I want. It's going to look good in my Python program in that size. So I'm going to now click the start download process here. And it downloads it if I click continue. And it's downloading it somewhere on my hard drive, probably into my downloads folder. It's not there yet. I don't know what's happened to it. I'm going to pause the video. Wow, it took me a while there to figure that one out. Now I'm back on the video. I had to re-image my computer. I had to go get IT help from the help desk because I clicked on start download and I downloaded some stupid program here called Mac PDF Reader that could be sketchy, and that's not what I wanted to do. I thought that's where I went to download my graphic. Because look, it's green, it got my attention, it put that arrow. I'm so gullible. This is where we want to click when using picresize.com to save your file to your hard drive. Save the disk. So that's what I'm going to click now. It just downloaded it, and it's now in my downloads folder on this Macintosh computer, which I'm going to bring up what's called the Finder. Go to my downloads, there it is. Now notice, there's the original larger graphic, there's the resized one that's coming from this website. The resized one is only 2 kilobytes, whereas the original one is a 31 kilobyte PNG. This is the one I want. I'm going to delete the original right now, and I'm going to rename this one Strawberry Smoothie, but I'm going to put 40px in as part of the name. That way, down the road, a week from now, I'll remember how wide it is without measuring it. Okay, 40px means 40 pixels wide. That's my notation. Now I'm going to go to Trinket. I'm going to go to this, now this is for people that want to use Python. I click this little icon, I click Add Image, I click Upload, I click to select files, I browse to my Downloads folder, I find the one that's I just resized, 40px, double click, it now comes in here to Trinket, I click Done, I slide over to my code, I come down here, and perhaps I want that strawberry smoothie to be here in place of what incorrectly says apples right now for that soda. Right here, I have to change drink 40px to strawberry underscore smoothie 40px. And remember, it was a GIF, a GIF, also known as GIF. And I need that name to also be placed right here in the shape function. And now when I re-execute this project, we do get the new cropped graphic right in there. And because it's transparent, it looks professional without that white background. Because it's a GIF. If it were a PNG or a JPEG, there would be an awkward white background to it. But GIF can be turned into transparent. So that's how we resize graphics. Technically now, in this project, I no longer need this old drink 40px JPEG. I'm only using the strawberry smoothie GIF. So say bye-bye, trash can, remove, and now this project is like leaner. There's not as extra baggage if you will, with extra unused graphics. I now have a better version of this program that has a better item for sale. The word apples is annoying. That should be like drinks. And now the program is much better. Have a good day.